Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Listen, I want you to look at this video over the weekend, and I want you to see what has happened historically over this period of a couple of months. And then I want you to make a decision for you based on what you want to do. But I'm going to show you clearly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be patient because you have to understand where we are in the cycle. Boom, bubble, burst. Boom, bubble, burst. So from your point of view, the market is a rolling wheel. We have a boom like we have the AI boom, and then it turns into a bubble, then it bursts. Boom, bubble, burst, boom, bubble, burst. But all the while, the wheel is actually rolling uphill, and you're getting caught emotionally in these ebbs and flows, these highs and lows. Well, numbers don't lie, and I want you to go back with me as we do a quick look at what happens normally over the last couple of cycles, election years, how people literally sell at the bottom and buy at the top. So let's go and take a look. So as we could see at the time of filming this, the Nasdaq is down 172 points. Now I know everyone else is showing you what the S&P 500 is doing. I'm showing you what the Nasdaq is doing because most of my followers, your stock is heavily weighted in the Nasdaq, okay? So we are down. We always keep going to the month. And the month that tells the true story. Remember how I kept saying, kept coming up, kept coming up, kept coming up? Well, we're going to start to get lower lows, and the highs are going to start to get lower if history repeats itself, okay? If history repeats itself, all right? Now, here we're going to see the last midterm election, not election, but midterm election was 2022, okay? So let's go here to the NASDAQ 2022. Follow me. I know you saw this before, but I've added a few things I want you to follow. So I'm just trying to look at where we are in the market, right? So we could see August of 2022. We're about to go into August. We're going to be wrapping up July, and we could see that the market fell. It fell, right? About 20%. The market pulled back about 20%. And this is the NASDAQ. It pulled back about 20%, like I told you guys, right? So when you get ready to sell down here because you can't cut off your app if you're into good, solid companies, okay? And not only that, Larry is cashing up, and then you could see here, this is October 22nd. October will be probably my heaviest buy month. It is every year. So had you just literally held and bought more October, by the time the following year got there, you would be up 38%. Now remember, this is an entire index. If this was a single stock, this number would be 3, 4, and sometimes 5x this. Okay? So let's look at that right now. Let's go here. Okay? This is Google. Let's look at what Google did. Now, if I did Tesla, the numbers would be insane. Tesla had you bought in November, see? October, November, these are my buying months. The same thing with crypto, buying. Then Google is up 115% from October the 31st, okay? You can see that 2022, last election cycle, midterms, we were up 100% on a good blue chip company like Google. Now, let's go back the previous midterm election cycle. I put here, when was the first midterm election under President Trump? Now, you're going to see that it was 2018. Let's see what it looks like then. Here we are in 2018. Same time period, a few adjustments on the days, but here you could see it was late. It did happen, but it was late. December, I remember this like it was yesterday. December was the bottom. Now I'm on the weekly, so this was December, and that fall represents about 21%. You see that, guys? Let's just call it 20%. So the last two election cycles, the Nasdaq fell on average around 20%. But then here's what I'm talking about. If you're scared and you sell at the bottom, another 32% on the Nasdaq. As a matter of fact, had you continued to hold that from the bottom all the way until February the 20th, you're talking about 52% on the Nasdaq. And had you never sold, all right, let's just say you were buying ticker symbol QQQ, the entire Nasdaq, okay? And you held it through all of these cycles. This is what I was talking about, rolling wheel. Had you held it from midterm to midterm and never sold, okay, while you just thought everything you bought at the bottom and you even held to the bottom of the next midterm, you're talking 64%. Had you held it to the top, you're talking 150%. Had you bought it and held it until now, okay? So you bought at the bottom and held it until now, you would be up 322% on the entire Nasdaq. Let's go and let's just look at Tesla for example. And then we'll go here. We could see that that's 1,000% on Tesla. Okay, that's 1,000% on Tesla. Had we just held, because Tesla has these ebbs and flows, had we just held and not worried, you would be up right now 1,700%. Okay, and let's just keep it real. Had we bought, right, just mid-October, this is October 17th, 2022, had we just bought even then, we would be up 73%, even with the pumps and dumps, even right now. So there you have it, good people. The choice is yours. I know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to sell, I'm going to sell at the top. If I'm going to sell this cycle, it won't be this year. It will be 2027. I don't care how bad it gets until we recover. It's expected. I've been saying lower lows and lower highs. Well, here we are. And you should be glad because this is an opportunity for us. You have plenty of time to cash up and get ready. Now, some of you will look and see red and sell at the bottom. This happens every time. One or two of you guys that are listening to me are going to sell at the bottom because you're impatient. I can't take it. I can't take it. I got into this play and it's down for a month, 30 days. All right. When you couldn't wait 24 months. Right. And I'm just going to tell you, when you sell, and I'm not telling you to hold on, and I'm not telling you not to set stop losses, and I'm not telling you to pick crap stock. I am telling you, like I've been telling you, I'm 80% ETFs. I buy heavier when we cross beneath the 200-day weekly moving average. And I just hold, okay? What I am telling you is when you sell at the bottom, someone else is just getting into the market and they're going to buy your stock at a discount. So I'm just going to leave it there. If you want more of this, continue to follow me here. If you want my literal instant plays, the second I make them, what I'm buying, when I'm buying, that's going to be your top link below in Money Moves. Go to more on your phone, go to description and pick the top link, which will be Money Move, and come and join us. And In options, we're going to ride the market down, and then we pull some of our winnings out of that and put it into our long-term portfolio so that the house is paying for us to be wealthy, right? We will see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Stay safe. Check out the links below.